Hey guys, Psychic here, and welcome back to another episode of Cave Factory with me. Hello, we've got our beautiful tree behind us. Our villagers are villaging and still building the bakery at the moment, and she hasn't complained yet, so hopefully that'll be finished soon. But I did make sure she got her pickaxe. Adley. I'm just over here enjoying my lake, and I think it's about time that we finally start this freaking food quest. And I think the best way for us to do it, I've debated on if I wanted to start it off camera and just start building a building and show y'all what's up, but I think at least for this beginning bit, I want to kind of explore how to do this with y'all, because I've never, as with a lot of the mods in this mod pack, specifically with Create, I haven't really used it a lot. So I want to see, I set up a barrel, and hopefully this is everything we need, and if not, I'll get it, but it's fine. We're gonna start out our little area to see what we exactly need for food. Now, I don't remember the exact amount of seeds we have. We also have a lot of trees, and then we also have to do animals. And even though originally I thought this was going to be more than enough space, even with the inclusion of the lake, I do know we at least need to raise the roof. But we might need more space, or we might not. It depends on how extensive I want to get into this. Because ideally, we probably only need 1 block per plant. For the seeds, at least. Trees might be a little different. Trees will probably be 2. Because you need to include the leaf into that. But I know you can move them, so that's okay. But I know we have that huge farm down there, but that's really for aesthetics, and I need to redo it anyway because the slimes messed it up. That's not really our food farm. It has been for a while, but for automation, I wanted to do different. So, the first quest that we need to look at before I even bother putting anything down is this thing that's in the middle, which is what opened up when we got all of the different seeds, which is the mechanical harvester. It says, now that you have all of these, you won't harvest them by hand, right? Right? Well, I have been, but now it's time for us to get up and actually embrace our technical world, especially with the creative motor. So with the mechanical harvester, it's really easy to make. It's just some andesite alloy, some iron sheets or plates, and then the andesite casing. So I actually might be able to craft this, and I'm hoping I am. Mechanical harvester. We want this. And we're going to need more than one of them, probably. Excuse me, probably, ideally. We got 2. 2's better than none. And that'll complete that quest, and that'll give us all of this stuff for a kitchen that we already have. And it'll give us a book. Ooh! Oh, this is all the stuff I've been doing. This is how I get more hearts. Huh. Minimum food value, boring foods tasted, 0 blacklisted foods. Oh, I've tasted 84. I'm sure I have looked at this book before. But this is a good way to keep on track of what we crafted and haven't crafted. This is a lot of pages. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of pages. Oh, we found Halloween lollipop. Okay. That's a lot of pages of food we haven't had, but that's okay. We'll get there eventually. I'm not gonna worry about too much. This is cool. Cool that we get to see our 6 more until next milestone. Oh, I've tried 84 foods. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So that's our good old food book. We also got this ice unit, which will help with the fridge. And I don't remember if I've put one in my fridge or not, so I'm gonna actually go run over there and see. Because this gives us access to, like, snowballs and stuff, which is gonna be great. So did I ever put... Well, this has meat in it. Aha! It's got an ice unit now. So now I should have access to doing things that have, like, snowballs and stuff in it. Which would be, like, smoothies! There we go. So now I can make all these different types of smoothies. I'm actually gonna make I'm gonna make smoothie. I need it in my inventory anyway. I ran out of food to automatically have. The rest of this, however, since we already kind of have our kitchen here, now in the future for automatic crafting, I might need these. I don't know yet, but for now I'm just going to throw them into our system. That's cool. I forgot that it comes with units like that. I'm pretty sure there's another one too, but I'm not going to look at it right now. I have a harvester that we need to be looking at. So with the mechanical harvester, we're just going to look, and I'm sure we've looked at this 1,000 times. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and... Can I pause this? I would like to pause. Maybe if I get to the end. Okay. So, if I click this button that says identify, it'll actually tell me what each block that I'm looking at is. So here's our mechanical harvester. These are connected by linear chassis. And then by that, we need the mechanical bearing, which is what's going to spin it. They also have a chest. Now, when I was looking at this earlier, I believe you can't click on a chest as it's moving, or if it's assembled. So I was trying to figure out, like, how are we going to get it out? And when I went over here to contraption, and then I clicked on this thing called portable storage interface, this is what we need. So it says inventories on moving contraptions cannot be accessed by players. This component can interact with storage without the need to stop the contraption, which is the key here. So you place 2, you get a second one with a gap of one or 2 blocks in between, and whenever they pass by each other, they will engage, and it'll either pull in or pull out, depending on if you have, like, something forcing it into this block, like items can be inserted, or something pulling it out, such as this. So this is going to be perfect. We do need to craft at least 2 of these for one machine. So it's called a contraption storage, right? Nope. What was it called? I forgot. I forgot. What are you? Portable storage interface. Portable storage interface. Okay. And then there's one that's a fluid, but we need storage. And we need a brass casing. We need some brass sheets. So I need to go press some brass. I should have some. Yep. We'll do 32. And let's fly over here. And this should be all that we need for it. So everything should be pretty straightforward. Question mark. But that's why I wanted to test out with you guys, because I'm sure something won't be. And it'll be my fault. Now, did I keep an area over here for pressing? I don't think I did I? Did I have some place to do this? Was there a different way I could do it? I could do it through this, but I think this was easier. Did I have a presser somewhere? Press, depot. And then I need to connect it somehow. But you know what? I have things. I'm going to go back to where we were and just do it here, because you know what we have? Infinite rotation. Okay, so creative motor. Put that down. That'll just spin forever. Actually, get that. I need it at a different level. In fact, I don't even know if I have to... Hang on. I do need this at least a couple blocks up. I'm gonna use melons, apparently. We'll do this, and then that should be it. And then if I just slap this on there, it should spin, right? Yeah. I don't know if it's necessarily fast. No, it's not necessarily fast, but that's okay. It's still better than nothing, and I don't know if it'll necessarily, like, ever need anything. It's nice to have. I only need a couple of these. So, do that. Need copper casing. Did I not? Okay, I did. It just doesn't register it. That's fine. I'll just make a lot. It doesn't matter. And then we do this, and then do this, and 1, 2. That was for the fluid. I needed this one, and I used this, but that's okay. I have fluid ones now. Okay. I'm gonna put these melons away, and then I'm gonna break this, because I don't need that anymore. Okay. So, now we know that the creative motor is not necessarily fast, but I don't need it to be, especially in this particular case. And the reason why is because crops have to grow. Crops have to grow anyway. So I don't need it constantly spinning super fast. So let's try to figure this out. What I grabbed is we have some dirt, I have seeds, I have a water bucket, and a bunch of different things that we may or may not need depending on the situation. So I'm going to go ahead and put these back. I just want the double chest. I don't even know if we'll need a double chest, but I'm grabbing a double chest. 2 mechanical harvesters should be fine. Yeah. So I'm going to put down some stuff. We'll just pick a random square. We'll do it right here. Hopefully it won't get too dark, though I'm sure it will. Yeah, just a little bit. That's okay. I could just put a torch right here and here. Okay. Put down some dirt. I don't know if I grabbed enough dirt, but I grabbed dirt. I could be using my wand, but this feels better. I need more dirt. Dirt, 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 dirt. Okay, and then the middle's right here, right? Nope, right there. Yeah. Okay. So the way that this works is it needs to spin. So I did understand that much. And I think oh, we needed one more thing, and it's right there in the title of it. It is this thing, mechanical bearing. Did I have a bearing? I have the chassis. I don't have, unless that's not how you spell bearing. That is how you spell bearing, okay. Windmill bearing, mechanical bearing. Let's see, what do we need? We need a turntable. And then a andesite casing. And that'll make a mechanical bearing. Perfect. So that needs to be on the bottom, and I can only imagine that we have to spin it from the bottom. Okay. So if that's going to be the case, now can this creative motor be any direction? So like if I were to do this, yes, perfect. So it's got to spin, well, it doesn't necessarily have to spin from the bottom. I could probably spin it from the top. Right? How is this? I know this was set up to be on the bottom. But these have to be on the bottom. Oh, because hang on. We're gonna try something. I want to put water here. Because it reaches out 4 in each direction. And this would make a lot of sense to my brain. If I were to do it this way. So I want to have it where this... I want it like this. That's not right. Where's my wrench? Nope. Nope. Ah! I found a button. That's not where I wanted it anyway. But that's okay, I found the button. So you can't click it from there. Aha! That's how I want it. Okay. So, because I want to be able to spin it from the top, and then what I want on the bottom are the chassis. Now, I don't know if this will work. It's fine. The way I exactly imagine it to, but we're about to find out. Because what I want it to do is basically... Now, do these stay connected, or do I have to glue them? I don't remember. We're about to find out. Aha, they stay together. Oh, I can make it faster on the bottom! Look at it go! I'm collecting at the speed of light. Okay, calm down, calm down, calm down. Okay, we'll just go real slow here. I'll just actually go. Hang on, I need to break you. Okay, so that's how that'll work. And I can only imagine that it'll go whatever length that you have it. So, like, this should hit this block. I don't know for sure, because here's the thing, too, is I have no idea how this is actually going to work. Because somehow I'm going to also have to plant stuff, and I don't know if I can necessarily plant underneath where this is supposed to be. And we only have 2 of these anyway, because I would need to have 4. I don't know, we're about to find some stuff out. Now, I need a hoe. I'll use my diamond hoe and just go ham for a second. Oh, that was fun. I enjoyed that immensely. Okay, I can't do that because those are sitting on it. Yeah, I'm slowly having to learn how what can work and what can't work. Because it might be. What did I do? Oh, you finished the baker! Thank you, Adelie! Need some grains in their diet, build a bakery so the baker can craft baked goods for them. Okay, cool. I wonder who's got automatically hired for that. We'll find out. So once I make 2 more of the mechanical harvesters, what was I missing in order to make any more anyway? Mechanical harvester. I needed more. Oh, I have it now. Ha. So theoretically, that should be enough. And I want to assume, I mean, maybe once I start it, it will allow me to plant underneath it. I just would never be able to stop it again. That's my assumption here. But let's go ahead and plant these. Now, I think for these to grow properly, I'm going to need to have a lot more light over here. I don't know, but I know they're going to grow when I'm running. I'm going to need more seeds, right? I missed one in that line that's gonna bother someone. Oop. There we go. So if we start this... Now, I have to have things grown... Oh, and I also need the chest. So if we're gonna do it like this, where the edge is on one side, I'm gonna put the chest here, make it a double chest, and then... Well, actually, it doesn't even matter where that goes, right? Because this can be, as long as it's connected to the system? Or does it have to be connected? Can interact with storage without the need to stop the contraption. Okay. So technically, I wouldn't need this on the edge, is what I'm understanding. Because I would prefer them to be, like, closer to the center, but just because that makes sense to my brain. So then, and I think at this point I'll need glue. So if I do glue here, and then connect that there, and then it says at least 1 block away, and I'm gonna go grab my barrel. Well, actually, no, I have a chest here that I can do. I would like to imagine it'll just go directly into the chest. I don't know if that's how that works, but that's what I hope. So now I'm just gonna have to run around and have this stuff grow really quick. And then we'll see. Because if this works the way I want it to, now I would never have a full wheat field like this. Each of these blocks, like I said before, are just going to be a different plant. So we shouldn't need too big of an area. So I'm hoping to maximize my area space. So I don't have to dig too much. Because I still got a lot of digging to do if I want this place to look the way I want to in my brain. I don't think this stuff is growing as much over here because of the light. Or lack of. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some artificial light stuff, but that's okay. I just need to put some ferro lanterns over here. I've just been waiting because I don't want to light up the ceiling any more than I have been. Because of the aesthetics. And I haven't finished digging out the ceiling anyway. Okay, so that's all grown. So now, theoretically, and I don't know how fast I'm gonna want this to go anyway, but... if I put this here... Woo! 16's a lot. And I have my magnet on. Did you do it? You stopped, but it didn't pull anything out. That's also lining up weird, but that's fine. Oh, I didn't connect the chests. I see my problem. I have to glue the chests on. Okay, yeah, so wherever I stop that is where it's gonna stop. So in the future, once we have all of this perfected, you don't stop. You don't stop it. And then I also see exactly how this is going to go. So if we have 4 lined up, it's going to miss specifically, and it'll only harvest fully grown ones, but it's going to make a circle. So if you have 4 to the side, it'll only go 3 out, like corner-wise, and leave. So, okay, I see the circle that it's going to have to make, so I'm going to have to remember that when I'm making my fields. Now let's see. Now the thing is I don't know because of that chest, but if I go ahead and put the material in here, I need to slow this down a little bit. There we go. That makes more sense to me. Okay. So now we have this going. Okay, so it does automatically separate the chests. Okay, nothing was dumped in here, so this is the problem. So I need to have... what is it called? It's not conveyor. Create... where... oh, funnel. We need a funnel. And then probably a depot. For now, at least. We'll have something else later. But just this for now so I can see if it'll work. That's to pull out. I need it to pull... there we go. So now if we do that, because if this at least pulls it out, then I'm on the right track. Otherwise, I think the chests need to be on top of that. Aha! There's the seeds. Okay, so this is perfect. The chests don't have to be... everything's connected, so this works. Cool. Why won't it harvest that one? Okay, so... Okay, I see the circle it's making. If I wanted to harvest here, I would have to have one there. Interesting. But this works. And I'm assuming, and I could be wrong, but I assume that I can have this go out as far as I want, so I can have just like one big circle, or I can make a couple of these. I would just gonna have to finagle how the motor is connected. Because I would want only one motor. I don't want to have to make any more if I don't have to. And do that. One big circle might be nice. I would just have to dig out an area where that would work. Or I can put a building here. I don't know. I have to count how many seeds I have, because this makes a circle anyway, so I have to figure out how that would work. And can I plant? So while it's moving, can I plant? So, like, if I wanted the seeds, can I... Like, if I were to do this, will you auto-plant? Will you auto-plant? Okay, no. So it won't plant unless it's been there. But at least I can plant underneath it. And like I said, my assumption is if I can get it to grow, it should harvest it as if it's a normal thing. Hang on, I'm still trying to get it to grow so it can hit it. Come on. Come on. There we go. So that's, some of it's grown. So it should act like it's always been there, right? Oh, it wasn't fully grown. I lied to all of y'all because I can't see. Now it's fully grown. It was this line here, these two. Will you harvest it as if it's always been there? Yes, yes it will. Awesome. Okay, so once it gets moving, I can put stuff underneath it. That works out perfectly. Okay, cool. So I'm glad that this works, and we can probably have it connected where it automatically goes into our system, because we have a lot of room, and hopefully we'll have a lot of room. Infinite room. But yeah, so that's wonderful. This wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. So now the hard part actually is going to be trying to figure out a plan where I have this all working with all of the seeds. We're also going to have to do an automatic thing for the trees, but this shouldn't be that bad. I know you can harvest things with shears, and I don't know... Mr. Mod Pack Maker told me how to do it. How to transfer it, at least. But yeah, we'll get all of the tree stuff. I need to at least grow the trees each once anyway, so I can get the fruit, but I'll do all of that off of camera. And then the animals. So I think for now, I think I want this side to be the plant stuff, question mark. And then we can do our animal stuff on the other side. Or we could do vice versa. It depends on how big of an area that I need for this. Because the animals probably shouldn't take up that much room. I know there's a good chunk of animals here, but not all of them produce food. Like, I don't... Well, do squids produce food? Is there squid food? Is squid? Is there squid food? Squid ink pasta. Oh, it makes ink. I need the ink. But I don't... Do I have to make this? Is this one of the things I need to do? This is through a farmer's store. This is... There's a pot? Oh. There's food. I don't know if I have to craft these. We'll find out. I'm just happy we figured this out. So, but we are overly near the end of this. Not just near the end. We are past the end. Let's go figure out what the baker looks like that our builder finished, and then we'll end the episode over there. How about we do that? So let's go down here, because she's going to be whoever our baker's going to be. I don't know if it's she or he. I don't know who got hired. Someone automatically always gets hired. So let's see. Is our baker home? I believe it's nighttime, so I don't know yet. Let's go ahead and sleep, and then we'll see. And then this baker is going to be our key for some of the items that we need. It's a neat little place, though. It's kind of cute. Go inside real quick. Yeah, we got our bakery here. Now, will tell us the name. It was Madeline. Madeline got hired. Awesome. Worker level 5. Cool. So they know how to make bread dough and then bread from wheat and dough. Perfect. Hi, Madeline. Look at how pretty you are. You look mad. Oh, you have smallpox. Honey bottle and a golden apple. Hey, You're the first one to get smallpox here. I don't appreciate it, and I don't think I have a honey bottle. Nor do I have a gold apple. And you're kind of expensive. How do I make a honey bottle? How do I make honey? Oh, I've never gotten into bees. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get into bees. Hey Madeline, I am so sorry. You can hold on to the apple. I don't have honey. I need to figure out bees. This is a vanilla Minecraft thing, and I have never done bees. I guess that'll be helpful for stuff, because we do have to make food with honey, don't we? Yeah. Like honey glazed soy ribs. I'm gonna need honey, so we're gonna have to get into bees anyway. You just got a little ahead of us, alright, Madeline? I'm sorry. But we'll figure that out. We got a small list of things to do, and by small I mean small list of large things, but we'll do it and it'll be no problem. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any tips, tricks, or anything like that, please put it down in the comments below. I always greatly appreciate it. I think, like I said, in between episodes, I'm gonna just kind of figure out our little food situation of how I want everything to be set up. Might do all of the seeds together, and we'll just kind of have a finished building thing. When we get to the animals, we might do that together because it's I don't want to say it's going to be more complicated, but it might be more complicated, and I'm not sure yet. Especially if we do have to get squid ink. Spaghetti. So, I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!